This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.
Where the locals stop shooting each other. What do you think? Is it because of the love or just because the gangbangers don't like to go outside with their asses hanging out of the back of their pants in the winter in Chicago? I love old cold days. Mayor Rahm, the asshole that he is, and our idiots, the politicians that run the police department. I'm not talking about the police. I'm talking about the idiots that run it. They're not cops. They're politicians. And on cold days, they tell us the locals aren't killing each other. But, of course, when your ass is hanging out, you don't go outside. And then on hot days, they start killing each other. What went wrong? Oh, well, the mysteries of this beautiful city on the lake. So did you get that story? The guy was pooping off the bridge, and he had to jump with his pants off into the water or die because the train was coming.
Easy decision.
I love that. That's what you get for pooping off a bridge, you filthy animal. Pooping off a bridge where there's not enough space to poop because there's a train coming. Pat D'Annunzio died, our friend. We announced it this time yesterday. The band, the Smithereens, I think I now know what killed him. Bon Jovi getting the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I love you, little love cheese. I love you, little Audrey. Abe the Chameleon.
Yes.
Al, not so much. Kathy, you're fantastic. What time is it, Kathy?
Oh, it's bedtime, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Snap. Wow. Already?
Leave. Get out of here.
Bedtime already?
All right, now listen, Al.
Yes.
Don't hold back. Folks, if you're
Don't hold back.
If you're concerned about spoilers, turn off the radio.
Wait. I don't want to give spoilers.
Yeah, we're going to go see it tonight.
I don't want to give spoilers.
Right.
I don't want to
Al and
spoil
Kathy,
yours.
step out.
All right. Or
Step
Abe
out.
and Kathy? All right.
No, you stay. I mean, yeah, please, guys.
Okay, all right.
I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at me and I'll wave to you.
Okay.
Stay right there. Don't go.
Don't go too far.
Don't go make out somewhere. I know how you kids are.
Yeah, right. She'll come back laughing.
So I know Yoda's back. Is there any other big surprises? Or is Yoda the biggest surprise?
I think the ending
There's a surprise.
Is a surprise, yes. But to me,
Is Snoke
I thought
cool?
a lot of it was predictable.
Is Snoke cool? The bad guy Snoke, Andy Serkis?
Yes, he's very bad.
So I understand it's
Yes.
Princess Leia's running, which they always do. The rebels run.
Yes.
And they're running.
Well, they fight.
And they're running.
They fight and they run.
And they're running, and they're running
Yes.
out of fuel, and they're running, and
They
it
are
goes
running out of
on
food.
and on and on and on.
It's a long movie. It's like 2.5 hours, if not more.
Guys,
Yes.
here's the deal. I saw this at a TV station.
Okay.
They went and told Rahm all the stuff. We know that Hillary had all the questions before the debate. I mean, that is a disgrace. That is an absolute disgrace. Here's the deal. You want to ask questions?
Okay.
You want to question ABC, Disney? You don't get to go to the Marvel premiere. They own Marvel, too.
I don't like that. Shame on ABC.
So ABC, locally in Chicago, if you've been anywhere near it.
Boy, they've been all over. They've been really whoring themselves.
It's bleeding into other stations. You can hear
Really?
ABC
Wow.
talk about Star Wars. I was just saying, opening night, this can't be real. The best Star Wars movie ever.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying, listening to real people that have seen it, that's good. It's long. It's good.
Right.
Way different.
I was expecting people to come out and go,
Way
this was
different.
the greatest, oh my God, blah, blah, blah.
Way
and
different.
everyone was like, yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Way different than the paid shills that work for
Yeah,
Disney.
no
And it
kidding.
makes you wonder because this guy's already signed on. And by the way, his track record, he hasn't done anything great.
J.J. Abrams?
Looper was okay. This isn't J.J. Abrams.
Oh.
No, it's Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy does not have a great track record.
Oh.
He's done a couple of duds.
Okay.
They've already signed him on to do 3 more Star Wars movies. I wonder if they won't rethink it.
Ooh.
Kind of like the guy they have at the helm of DC who keeps churning out just stuff people don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
These Superman movies, these Batman movies of late have been awful. I'm not talking about the Christopher Nolan movies.
No, those were perfect.
The new guy that's doing this stuff is awful.
Horrible.
It's
Trash.
yeah. So I wonder when people are walking out of a Star Wars movie going, that's good, it's long.
Yeah.
Guys, that's not what you want to hear. Just trust me. If you're a director or you're Disney or you're Star Wars or you're whoever, you're Jar Jar
Yeah,
Binks.
that's not a great reaction.
You know, you're Jar Jar Abrams.
Sure.
That's what JJ stands for, by the way, Jar Jar. You don't want people to walk out going, well, it was long.
Yeah.
What does it tell you when everybody's first comment online is, it's long? How many?
That's not good.
I didn't walk out of The Godfather, or I didn't see The Godfather and go, it's long.
If it's
Exactly.
great,
It's
you
a
don't
great
care
movie.
how
Yeah,
long
you
it is.
have to
You
do
don't
it.
want it to end.
Lawrence of Arabia, Bridge over the River Kwai. These are long movies. You don't,
movies.
when they're over, you don't go, well, that was long.
Yeah.
You go, wow, that was great.
Right, and you want more.
Wait, so Roker, was it good? We were out of the room.
Wait,
It
so
was good.
You saw it?
Is it the
Roker?
greatest Star Wars movie ever?
Salt at Midnight.
No.
Hey,
Is
by
it
the
better than the last one?
way, I have screening tickets, and I
I would
invited.
say it's about-
I had screening tickets. You guys notice this? And I invited everybody.
Yeah.
And then Al went and didn't tell anybody last night.
No,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
not
no.
We would have liked to have gone.
What
This
happened?
it was an absolute last minute thing.
Okay.
Like completely last
All right.
minute. Believe me.
You couldn't text us and say, hey, guys,
Yeah,
I got this
I know.
last
The theme to what movie? Oh, come on. My favorite movie of all time.
Oh, Die Hard?
Yes. Coming up, something very special.
Oh,
If
great.
you're a diehard fan,
Yes.
I'm going to read to you.
Oh, I love it when you read to us.
Is it story time yet, baby?
Let me tell you what we know, whether it's TV or radio.
Yeah.
We know this is a fact.
Okay.
The minute you start to read to somebody, they tune you out.
Really?
If you're speaking live and you're reading, nobody hears you.
Ooh.
Don't you do it? When you see somebody reading, you don't listen? So I don't want you to tune me out, but I did get a delightful little children's book for Christmas from Abe the Chameleon.
Is that right?
This is Die Hard redone for children. It was the night before Christmas, and up in the tower, everyone was partying except for one wallflower. There's John McCain. John McCain missed his wife. Things just weren't the same since Holly had moved west and changed her name. He tried to win her back, but she said no. Well, unbeknownst to him, there was trouble below. A truck had pulled up. And who should disembark but 14 men? Their intentions were dark.
Wow.
Oh, this is great. They spoke not a word and unloaded big crates. They cut the phone lines and locked the gates. Carl swept the ground floor, shooting every guard dead, while visions of bearer bonds danced in his head. Oh, this is great. John took off his shoes, making fists with his toes. It actually worked. Well, what do you know?
Wow.
Oh,
That
that's
is
a great
awesome.
gift, Dave.
That is awesome.
Oh, very nice.
That is great. I love that.
Oh, can I see the cover?
So it was some ghetto theater, and he's not going to say who it was. And they did an illegal screening.
No,
That's what we found out. That's what we found out.
No, not an illegal screening, but I'm not going to.
He's always so coy about
See,
everything.
What?
He just won't share anything.
Jelly. Jelly.
Nobody got invited to it. He went to see Star Wars last night, and
Jelly.
some theater was not supposed to
Jealous.
show it.
Right.
And he won't tell us.
Tell us, Al. Who
Why
was
won't you
supposed
say
to-
the name of
who
the theater?
showed us?
Because I don't want,
Well, now
to-
he can't say it.
Yeah.
He could have told us
I'm in
off
trouble.
air.
Yeah, and you would have said it on air.
Skateland. Roller skates. Me and Venison Vance. I was Mountain Man Muller. Silk shirt.
Yeah.
Puka beads.
Oh, man.
Open to my stomach.
Interesting.
Skating around. Lee Summit, Missouri.
Oh, wow.
And man, when this, I had a special dance to this.
Is that
Did you
right?
really?
Oh yeah, I had a routine, man. I'm not kidding you. The girls,
There were none.
there were no girls who liked it. No. Lots of girls. They loved it. They loved it.
Show us the dance.
Oh, I could.
It was-
I could
Stream it on
picture it.
Facebook Live.
Part of it was I would.
Oh, my God. He's
Repressed
embarrassed.
memory. Just
Oh no, it just came out. So I would sit back on one skate with a leg out front.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, my God.
and I would have my foot up
Yes.
and just two wheels in front of me.
Sure.
So you see, I'm sitting back on one skate.
Yep.
I'm on the floor, and I held my arms out so I looked like an X-wing fighter.
Were they like, we wish Eric was straight?
Oh man.
Eric's so much fun. I wish he was straight.
Come on. I was a little kid.
Aw.
Okay, why don't you say, isn't it bedtime yet, baby? Because people are calling asking for
Yeah,
that now,
everyone likes
and
that.
it is my
sure.
favorite.
Okay. Isn't it bedtime yet, baby?
It's the little breath. Yeah. But here's the thing: she doesn't even know. Would you like me to break it down for you?
Should you?
Oh! Here comes a hammer.
Okay, all right. What is it?
Let me break it down for you. It's the breath at the end.
Oh, I do that on purpose.
So you get it. The anticipation, the junk anticipation.
Yeah, I do
The fact that you're about to be filled with love is just.
I'm going to be filled with love. I thought I was going to bed.
I told you the whole thing. You know, you see, you're in my mind. You're in like little boy shorts,
Oh, yeah.
and you're looking back over your shoulder, and you're on all fours. That's in my head, just so you know. And you're kind of biting your lip. and I've just come out of the shower, and I'm in a robe. I've got it all played out.
And a pipe.
Well, maybe. I've got some pipe. I'm fixing to lay it. I'll lay some pipe. I'm fixing to lay some pipe.
I hear you.
You know what? This show was so rough yesterday. And I swore to myself last night as I went to bed. And I swore to myself, not cursed, swore. I made an oath to myself.
Yeah.
When I got up this morning, I'm like, yesterday I asked Kathy to sniff my Fiji.
Right.
I scrubbed my backside with Fiji.
Yeah.
Right.
Old Spice
Old
Fiji.
Spice,
I'm crazy.
Smells
I'm
good.
crazy
Good
for
stuff.
it.
Oh, it smells great.
And I asked her to come over and sniff it.
Yes.
I mean, that's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
That's too
Pat
much.
Cassidy asks Felicia Middlebrooks to
You're
do
lucky
that.
Selma Hayek doesn't work here.
Yeah, she came out too now.
Mancow was a monster. A monster.
Oh, I like it.
So I'm talking to a friend of mine. We'll call him Steve. And Steve's going through hell. I said, listen, man, pray. Pray that things get better. And I'm not kidding you.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, he goes, I prayed. Jesus didn't show up, so I did a handful of Adderall and got effed up.
What?
Wow.
Okay. That's
Wow,
not you.
it doesn't
That's,
really
that's
work
not how it
That's
works.
not how it works.
That's not how it works.
Right.
I do believe we fight a spiritual battle. And I'm telling you, last night I was like, wow, that show is too rough for me. The show yesterday was too rough for me.
Oh.
And I woke up this morning like, and here I go. The guy calls up this morning. Get Kathy to say, isn't it bedtime yet, baby?
And it begins.
And there I go.
Yeah.
You're tested.
Guys, I'm telling you, and I'm saying this to everybody listening, I don't know what your thing is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what your El Guapo is. For some people, El Guapo is a big Mexican that wants to kill him. For me, my El Guapo is lust. For Al, it's food.
Yeah.
For Abe, it's, I don't know, push-ups. I'm just saying.
I wish.
I don't know what your, with love cheese, it's anger. We all have something.
Right.
I'm telling you, if I liked heroin,
Oh, yeah.
or you like heroin, or whatever it is, you people listening to me,
Right.
whatever your thing
Your
is,
vice.
and I promise you have it,
Yeah.
you're going to get all of that you want the rest of your life.
Sure.
You're going to always be able to find it.
Yeah. You're
It's
being
so
tested.
tough.
Right.
And being that my issue is lust,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got little daughters and a wife, and I don't really want to be that guy.
Right.
The fact that everything directs me towards pornography on my phone.
You
Right.
could change the settings.
Maybe I could, I guess.
It's because you're on YouPorn.
Of course, I do start on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Mancow.
Yes, you've got him.
Love you, man. Love the show.
Thank you, brother.
I got to congratulate you on dumping 104.3.
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
What did he say?
Well, that
Something
flipped
about cutting.
formats
I
recently.
said you,
Oh, yeah, no, we're killing them. We're killing
Yeah,
them. Next
yeah.
will be the drive. That's going to be gone. We're hearing things. Do you know what else I'm hearing?
What?
Subway's in real trouble.
Subway? The
Subway's
shop?
having real troubles.
Really?
Yeah, it was the fastest growing franchise for a long
For
time.
a long time,
Oh.
probably too fast growing.
I don't know. I
Jimmy
like
John's is
Subway.
killing it.
I don't know. Jimmy John's is great. I
Jersey
think
Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
I don't think,
Subs, 'cause
I don't
it's a
think
lot of
Jersey
food.
Mike's hit.
No.
I don't
It's
think
too
it hit.
expensive. I think that's the problem.
very expensive,
It's very
especially
high
when
quality.
you're me or age.
It is damn delicious.
The
though.
top political story on earth I have a connection to.
Really?
The number one story on earth right now, politically, in America.
yeah.
Shouldn't say on earth.
Okay.
I have a story, and I just think everybody listening is going to go, yeah, bullshit,
Oh.
bullshit, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay.
No, you're not going to believe me when I tell you the story.
Oh. You're connected
You're
to something.
not
right.
going to believe your connection, or not going to believe the story,
If
or
I
all of
if
it.
I listen to what I'm about to say,
Yeah.
You go, "Oh, that's
It doesn't
Mancow."
sound real.
Oh, man, cow.
let me tell you something. Okay, I had somebody like, what date did you arrive in Chicago? I don't know, 94. We had a couple of weeks before we went on. You don't know the date you moved to Chicago in 1994. I know we went on in July, I think.
Right. It was like
Yeah,
around
so-
OJ.
Oh, that's so
But-
unbelievable.
right. No, it's right.
So
I don't remember what I had for lunch.
I my wife, the same thing. But I have a unique mind,
You do.
and I remember trivia, but I don't remember. I remember a lot of trivial stuff, but I don't remember. Like my wife, what was I wearing when we met? I don't know.
Right.
Right.
Yes,
What
you have
did-
a very good mind to do a radio.
What?
do a
Yes,
radio
I'm good
show.
at a cocktail
Yeah.
party or doing a radio show.
Right.
Anyway, my wife was like, what did you first notice about me? And she wanted to hear personality. I said, you're the greatest ass I've ever seen.
Wow.
And then I noticed your eyes, and I noticed your hair. It was in that order. In that order. Oh,
Aw.
she's like disappointed. Sorry.
Disappointed? That's such a compliment.
Sorry. Tavis Smiley, don't you kind of think he would be a jerk? Tavis Smiley is done. Russell Simmons, now it's violent rape.
Oh.
And again, to me, there's a big difference between putting your hand on a girl's arm, like Dustin Hoffman did, or rubbing her feet,
Yeah.
and rape.
Oh, yeah, huge difference.
Russell Simmons, who is a friend of mine.
That's right.
He's saying everything was consensual.
When you hear about violent rape, that's a big difference,
Oh,
guys.
sure.
Than Louis C.K. whipping it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's horrible.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But that's right.
But the top story, and I guess it has a sexual connection on Earth, politically, I have a real connection to. And again, I'm going to tell you the story, and you're going to be like, yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Hang on. I'll tell you next.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
My fiance years ago, and she said, the word is fiance. Did you know that?
Yeah, for males.
Oh, that's just,
Fiance.
I'm sorry. If a man calls himself a fiance, which is correct,
Yes.
you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Right.
If you say the word schedule,
Right, you're
or
an
Tuesday,
Yes.
you're an asshole.
Yes.
How about clothes?
The other thing.
Oh, yeah, that irritates
Ugh.
me
The
too.
other thing.
And weather.
The other thing.
An aunt.
The other thing. Oh, aunt.
Roker.
Kiss my
Biggest
black ass.
asshole. Biggest asshole statement.
Are you
Right,
kidding
aunt.
me?
Messes up every other word, but then aunt has to be
Are
proper.
you
Aunt.
kidding me?
My
I'm figuring
auntie.
to go to my aunt's house.
I'm going to
Yes.
my auntie's
I'm
house.
figuring to go to my aunt crib.
It's aunt.
It's not ant.
Yeah, it's the only word he pronounces correctly.
It's not ant.
Yeah, I'm fitting.
Aunt.
I heard an ambulance and no police, and I'm going to my aunt's house. And
Right.
ridiculous.
It's like a Mexican reporter when they say the
But it
weather's
was-
outside and Mr. Rodriguez is here.
It was Jimmy John, the Sandwich King.
Yeah.
Jimmy John said to me, the Jimmy John
Ooh.
said to me, he said, can I tell you something? When you say indeed, all I think is you're trying to sound smart. People don't use the word indeed unless they think they're stupid and they want to sound smart.
Yeah, he's right about that.
So I stopped saying indeed. And now think about that whenever you talk to somebody. Indeed. Who says
Same
indeed?
applies to the word
Nobody.
perhaps.
It's an insecure person. It's that time of day. I'm the Mancow. I never feel like this, but I feel like I have to justify myself. I don't know why.
Okay.
Well, no, I've never felt that way. I don't think on this show. You know,
I don't quite know where you're going.
I know.
Well,
Nobody
there's a
knows.
connection
Yeah.
you have.
Nobody
to
knows.
some
Hold
huge
on.
story.
Hold on. Wonder if she's going to pick up.
Good morning.
Hey, so I'm on the radio here. You're on the radio.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
Okay, so this is a friend of mine, Tanya. Hi, Tanya.
Good morning.
Okay, so you know that I had no idea he was a politician. Do you believe me? I want to go on the air with this story, but I don't think nobody listening would believe this. I had no idea he was a politician. I didn't know about any of the scandals. He was a friend of mine. We never discussed any of this.
Okay.
It's the top political story on earth right now.
It is.
You know that I didn't know he was a politician.
If you say you didn't know, then I believe you.
Thank you. Well, I'm sitting in Chicago, and you guys were where? Knoxville? No, Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
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 So, thank you.
Is that all you needed from me?
Is there anything you want to say?
You know what? He was a wonderful man. He put himself in the spotlight. I'm sure the little bit that you knew of him as well as I did, he did anything he could for anybody. He
Agreed.
helped everyone. And the thing is
Hold on.
I think he
Go ahead.
was tired.
I'm
He
telling
was
the.
tired.
He was tired. Okay.
He was exhausted. The man suffered from PTSD from everything that he did at 9/11.
I talked with him 2 days ago and he was fine. I didn't know. I can't believe he didn't. I guess it was him trying to say goodbye to me, and I didn't know it.
Oh my gosh.
But okay, I'm going to go on the air here and talk about it. Guy name is Dan Johnson.
Yeah.
It's the top story on in the political world right now, and he was accused of sticking his fingers down the panties of a 17-year-old girl that was sleeping at his house, a friend of his daughter's.
Yes.
I don't know if it's true or not. My heart goes out to the girl, whether it's true or not. What would make somebody lie about that?
Right.
He killed himself. He went out on the bridge and shot himself in the head. He was there at 9/11 by chance
Yeah.
and saw some real horrors, and he was haunted by it.
Oh, really?
He did my radio show. He did my TV show often. You may have seen him, big guy with flaming red hair.
Okay.
And he
As what? If you didn't know he was a politician, so what was his area of expertise that you would have had him on the show?
I didn't know him as a politician. He had a church in Kentucky.
Okay.
Had
Okay.
a huge following.
Okay.
I spoke at that church, and I would always stop when I would go on my way to New Orleans. We would stop by, or I would go to the Kentucky Derby. We'd always hang out.
Okay.
And I've known him for years, and I talked to him not every week, but every month.
Mm-hmm.
and never knew about any of this. He always did have attractive women around him.
Okay.
But so do I.
Oh.
So I didn't know anything about this scandal. I didn't know he was a politician. I talked to him 3 days ago now, 2 days before the suicide. And
so when you saw the story or heard about the story, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
He says his suicide note says he needs he's had PTSD since 9/11 for 16 years.
Which is what she just said.
Right, 24/7. He goes, it's sickness that I can't handle. It has won this life. Heaven is my home. Please listen closely. Don't blame anybody here. If you want to blame somebody, blame the devil. Forgive and love everyone, especially yourself. Love God. P.S. I love my friends. You are my family. And I was one of his friends. Now, I have a very controversial view of suicide.
You do.
I don't believe he goes to heaven. That's what he preached. That's what he believed. You can't preach that your whole life. Whatever heaven is, I don't have any idea, guys. Whatever God is, I'm a stupid human being. I don't have any idea about any. I really don't. I try to. I don't think any of us can grasp the enormity of everything around us all the time. So I don't think an innocent guy kills himself. That was my first gut check.
Okay.
He's in trouble for it and been accused of molesting a 17-year-old girl. He's got a huge family that I have met, many of them. Wow. I don't think you leave behind a huge family. Mm-hmm. This is the type of pain that echoes through generations. What is their life now in that small community?
Right.
His kids and his grandkids and his wife, what is their life? If he truly is innocent, you fight that? Don't you immediately come out and say it's a lie and fight it?
If you're broken down, though, and you're suffering from PTSD, it's really hard to do that.
I guess. Or do you go out on a bridge and shoot yourself? And again, I always have the St. Martin thing or the Mexico thing or whatever. Quit everything and go somewhere.
Easier said than done, though, right?
You've never been depressed. You don't know what it's like. It's really hard.
I've been depressed. What are you talking about?
No, clinically depressed. Where you have to take medicine. It's really hard for you to get out of bed. So in this guy's case, he suffered from PTSD, and if he didn't get help for it,
I've been there.
The outcome is suicide.
My prayers
go death.
out. My prayers go to his family. I don't know. Look, the guy was very successful. He was a big time politician. He got accused of diddling this young girl. Sticking his fingers where he shouldn't have stuck them. 17 years old, and he went out on a bridge and shot himself.
Right.
I mean, come on, guys.
Well, maybe he just didn't want to deal with all of that. Defending himself.
Yeah, and leaving behind all these people, leaving behind children. I'm sorry. Well, he was depressed. We'll go get help. And he certainly had the wherewithal and the thought and the mind. I talked to him a couple of days ago, like I said. He certainly had the he was faking it very well for me on the phone.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And, Kathy, you did it, and you do it for everybody all the time, which is you make excuses. Well, maybe and is it maybe sometimes a guy's a fraud, and he got caught and he killed himself? I mean, could that be the story, too?
I want to believe that people
This is a friend of mine. I do, too. This is the best time of the year to get a job.
Oh, is it really?
Because everybody thinks it's the worst time of the year.
Oh.
They're hiring over at WLS. What's the butt boy's name that's always in the tweed in the hallways? What's that guy's name?
Oh, Biggs.
Biggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a job I would want.
A little powerful twink.
Is he? Yeah. We should talk about who's coming in here today.
Yeah, Ryan Sandberg.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Love him.
Yeah.
And maybe future Hall of Famer Brian Urlacher from the Bears.
Nice. Chicago favorite.
What do they have in common with me? Well, athletic ability. We're very well hung.
Right. Yes, you are.
We love Christmas.
Yep, all of you guys.
Yellow?
Oh, hey there. It's Randy Myers calling.
You don't sound like Randy. Who's Randy Myers?
I don't know.
Who's Randy Myers?
The pitcher?
What's that?
No, I think he's dead.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry.
Randy Myers from Brazen Women?
Is this Randy Myers from Brazen Women?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We thought we were going
to
I know
a Randy Myers from Brazen Women. Is this?
It is Randy Myers from Brazen Women. Are you calling from Toronto?
I am, yes. Brazen Woman.
Brazen Woman.
Yeah, although there are a lot of us, it is called Brazen Woman.
All right. And what is Brazen Woman?
Well, Brazen Woman is an online lifestyle magazine, and we're for women 35 plus. So basically, we created the site because we're tired of all the content that's for moms and mom bloggers and millennials and old ladies. And we think the Gen X and the young boomers have got it going on. Our women, the women in our demographic, and we have lots of them.
You know, the word of the year is feminism.
That's right.
And, of course, that's in a dictionary. And dictionary was the word of the year in 1908.
In 11 years, I'll log on to this website.
Yeah, you're not old enough
yet.
In a
demo.
You're not old enough. Yeah. You know, I was with my daughters, my 12-year-old daughters at T2. You can look it up. T-E-T-U Lodge in Canada.
Yeah.
It's on an island called T2.
Yes.
You have to take a seaplane to get there.
Wow.
And we landed there. The door blew off the plane. My daughters were terrified. And then we went fishing for big muskies and gutting and killing and then cooking them and the shore lunch.
No.
Have you ever done a shore lunch?
No,
have you ever done a shore lunch?
What is a shore lunch?
Nobody here. You guys are all city slickers. A shore lunch is you pull your canoe over after you caught the fish, you clean them, and you cook them on an open fire. There's nothing better. And you sit and you look out at nature.
Ew, and you have to touch the fish?
Well, yeah. You know, I love eating fish and touching it. Sometimes I'll just stroke it, Kathy. But my point is, you know, I had my kids with me, and little daughters, they didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So we decided to walk around the woods, and we stumbled upon a cabin. And the deal is here, if the snow hits and you're in this area of Canada, you're there. You could be there for 3 or 4 months.
Really?
That's it.
Right.
Nobody's coming to get you.
Oh, my gosh.
So they leave the cabins unlocked, and they leave food just in case someone stumbles upon and a life can be saved.
Oh, my gosh. That's scary.
So I stumbled into this cabin.
Yeah.
And actually, I guess we broke in. I guess it's called breaking and entering. And there was provisions there, and there was this interesting-looking bottle.
Yeah.
And I took a sip of it, and I thought it was the best rum I'd ever had.
Really?
This is not an advertisement. They're not paying. I'm just saying there's a reason I'm doing this. What's your name, sir?
Steve Corbacus.
And what's the name of your liquor store?
Corbacus Liquors.
So since I've talked about this Diplomatico rum from Venezuela, right?
Yes.
I didn't know if it was a $5 bottle or a $50 bottle. Turns out it's how much you sell it for? Like $40.
Yeah, it's $40.
So I didn't know anything about it. Anyway, I just absolutely have fallen in love with this. I'm telling you, last night, I took some nuts, and shaved them off, nutmeg, shaved it off into my rum, poured in some eggnog over ice.
Ooh.
And I was in a good mood last night.
Yeah, that sounds real good.
Yeah.
Diplomatico.
Awesome. So now people are coming in asking for it.
Yes. Yes, people.
So we've helped your sales.
Oh, yeah.
You think maybe you could do something for me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Corbacus Liquors, the oldest, I think, in Blue Island.
Oh, man,
store.
that's quite a statement. No. That's quite a statement, Kathy.
No, it's in business for like 118 years or something crazy.
Is that something to brag about? Being a liquor store in Blue Island? No, I mean, it's good for you, sir. For me, it sounds like hell. But I mean, hey, good for you. Me, not so much. Although Blue Island has a lot of drunks, so it's probably a good place to have a liquor store.
Yeah, ground zero.
Hey, Jerry.
Yes, Mancow.
Were you upset another year and you're not in the Hall of Fame yet?
No. I'm going to be around a while. It'll be fine. We'll get there.
You're going to be in, don't you think? Misfits, I'm talking about.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't see how they can avoid.
No, you're
going to.
How you been? I've been good. How you been, friend?
Really good, baby.
This is the end, friend. Okay, sorry. A scene from Chucky.
Morning, hey, Kat.
Yeah.
Hi, Jerry.
So does Glenn Danzig celebrate Christmas, or is he more of a Halloween guy?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him. I'll see him next week in L.A. We're doing rehearsals out here by me now. I got the Lombardos out, and we're up early. We're doing double sessions. It's going great.
Double sessions, getting ready for the big show.
Yeah, that show's coming up real soon.
When's the next big show?
2 weeks from today in the MGM Grand in Vegas.
And then the next show after that is when?
The Forum 2 days later. So it's
the
it's
Forum in L.A. The Forum in L.A.
Yeah.
On New Year's Day?
Excuse me? No, it's actually on the 30th, the day before. So we'll be spending New Year's in L.A.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So the 30th in
We
L.A.
love the Misfits, man.
Yeah, love you guys too.
Did the Misfits ever do a Christmas song?
Yeah, actually, we. I think I might have sent it to you. You should listen to what I sent you. I sent you. We did the Grinch. We did Blue Christmas, and we wrote a song called Island of Misfit Toys, based on the Rudolph thing.
Sure.
But we kind of put a twist on it, like Nightmare Before Christmas, so it's cool.
Okay, brother. Well, listen.
How the girls doing? When do you leave?
I'm not leaving. I'm going to be here the entire time. and my security system is on, and there's going to be lots of people around my house at all times. You mean leaving today? I'll probably leave around 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay, cool.
After the post-show meetings.
Yes, after our meetings and everying.
Yeah, good. We just got Misfit Christmas ornaments in. How about that?
Oh, man, so that's awesome.
Nothing says happy birthday, Jesus, like the Crimson Ghost.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, listen, we love you. And
FedEx them today between rehearsals.
Don't FedEx them. It's okay. Listen, I just want to say Merry Christmas from all of us here at the Mancow Show.
Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Love Cheese. So quick story, and then we're going to move on here. Quick story. So we're in San Francisco. We got the #1 show.
Yeah.
And we do tuna fish. Tuna fish is it. Tuna fish. Tuna.
Hilarious.
He hears it.
Yeah.
And brings in 20 people.
Yeah.
They're holding pipes.
Pipes?
Oh, snap.
Like metal pipes.
Oh, my gosh.
Some thugs get through security, and they're going to beat me up.
What?
And they're walking around the station going, where is Mancow? You remember this, Cheese?
Oh, definitely remember it.
They're going to beat me up.
No.
I hid under a desk, cowering like a wussy.
Oh, my
There was
gosh.
like 20
I was terrified.
brothers, yeah.
20 African Americans, delightful people from Oakland.
What was the song? Oaktown 357.
Yep.
What was the song again?
Tuna fish. Tuna fish is it. Yeah. When I'm hungry.
I wanted to kick your ass too.
Too legit. You get it out?
Yeah. I would.
Oh, wait a minute.
I would have wanted to kick your ass too.
Wait a minute, and I'm wrong.
What?
He had just declared bankruptcy. It was a different song we did, and it was "Stop Foreclosure Time."
Oh, see that makes more sense.
And we go. Stop! Don't take my pants. Stop! Where's my house? Stop! Don't take my mama's teeth.
Well, he had that big house up in the Oakland Hills, and they took it right from him.
He did have it.
That's so sad.
Oh, Al, you got to stop dancing. Stop it. What's he doing? Body rocking?
I like it.
Or is it just waves of fat?
Aw.
And seriously, you with a gold bricking.
Gold bricking?
It's unbelievable.
What's gold bricking?
Oh, let me walk him out. See you in a half hour. Just tell people to leave.
I'm sorry. I want to be kind to our guests.
Yeah, I care about the millions of people listening more than some jackal from the liquor store that dropped off my Christmas gifts.
That guy from Corbegus Liquors loves you, and he's a big fan.
I don't give a hairy rat's ass. You left for 10 minutes.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Goodbye. You guys want to tell her?
You don't even say goodbye to people when you talk to them on the phone. You hang up. I'm sorry. I'm nice.
No. You guys want to tell her?
I actually say bye.
Kathy, you're paid to be here. There's millions of people listening.
I'm also paid to book guests and do other things, so I'm just trying to wrap that up.
This guy brought me rum that I paid for. It's not like he gave me, it for free.
Yeah.
Okay, or I would have walked him out. I'm giving him money for liquor.
Right.
You don't need to walk my liquor man to his car. Oh, it's so good to see you. So glad you.
I'm just trying to be polite.
Yeah, well, don't let the door hit him on his ass. Who cares? You're going to care about some guy from a liquor store when we got millions of people listening?
Yeah.
Stupid. It's dumb.
Just trying to be nice.
Get your priorities
I'm
right.
a nice person.
Oh, the people are here from the restaurant. I'll be back in an hour. I want to welcome them. Who cares?
I have to be nice to the guests that we have on because then they won't come back.
Who cares?
Because of the way you guys are with them.
Who cares?
You don't acknowledge them?
I don't care.
Don't acknowledge.
I don't care about
You
nothing.
don't say hi.
See?
I don't care about nothing.
You barely grunt.
He's in his car right now crying.
They get thousands of dollars worth of free publicity.
He
Okay?
liked me.
Yeah. I'm sure.
That's their hello.
I'm sure that Corbegus, Blue Island. I'm sure that was
Corbegus Liquors in
whatever.
Blue
It
Island.
was the highlight of his life that I even looked at him.
It's the number 2 thing in Blue Island. Am I right?
The number 1 thing is syphilis.
I thought it was Chips Enough.
Oh,
Chips
no.
Enough.
Chips like 9.
Same thing.
9.
I hail Chip.
Oh, yeah, sure. Every time he invites me to one of his concerts, I think, couldn't you invite me to something good? And Abe, with the daydreaming about your breasts all the time, Kathy, he likes little breasts. I'm telling you. Okay, so Love Cheese and I, we're together in the Bay Area,
right?
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, we were together, Love Cheese and I, co-workers and friends in the early 90s.
Dating.
In a homosexual hostel?
Yes.
In Marin?
Over in Marin, yes. And, we were there. God, I wish I would have bought some stuff. I own some stuff. It's all just skyrocketed. Anyway, Silicon Valley. You know that people from Facebook and Google and Microsoft, all these people, they don't use computers. They don't use tablets. They use books. None of the schools in Marin, none of the schools in the Silicon Valley use pads. My daughters, everything's on computer. Get them programmed early. And their conversational skills are about like this. All of these kids, and study after study shows that's just bad. These kids are losing their ability to communicate. If you don't believe me, talk to someone under 18.
This is a guy who was vice president of Facebook, and he's basically saying that social media has destroyed our way of life.
Don't you believe it?
Oh, yeah. You try to talk to your kids in the car, and they're both on their phones. And like,
well,
what?
I've been around your kids.
Yeah. They're just face down in their phones and tablets.
Is that how we want is that what we want for them?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I want a party. I want to rock and roll. I want my kids to look out the car window. I don't want them to be face down in some device.
Well, speaking of Facebook, I just want to give a shout out to somebody who posted on our Facebook page, on the Loop's Facebook page. His name is Kevin Dolson, and he said, Kathy could pass for a gummy bear cartoon figure. That made me laugh, so thank you, Kevin.
Hold on, I'm tweeting out that article that guy just wrote. Hold on.
I guess you didn't hear any of that. So guys, I'm a nobody. I'm not a George Clooney or somebody of that fame. And the stuff that I read that's just out and out lies, the hateful stuff, and there's a lot of lovely stuff too. But I don't care. I mean, I got the big middle finger for everybody. You say whatever you want. Who gives a hairy rat's ass? You literally have no impact on my life whatsoever. Mm-hmm. I love it. Every slam a boost. Keep it coming.
Right.
Having said that, with little children, I think about little kids.
Yeah.
And, you're fat, you're stupid, you're ugly, whatever little kids can say. And there's little kids now.
Oh, yeah.
On these devices.
Right.
And imagine that coming into their bedroom.
Horrible.
You can't escape it.
Right.
Yeah, and once, a bully knows it gets to you.
Yep.
God, I kind of sound like me, don't I?
No, not at all.
Once I know,
shut up, little man.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you do know how to push people's buttons.
I do. I'm just saying. So imagine that access to your children. It's frightening.
It's dangerous.
And
would you like for him to push your button, Kathy?
Every day.
Little bean. I'd like to shellac it.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on the Loop.
All right, I'm the Mancow. This is the Loop. We told you the rates were going to go up. It wasn't a big secret. It happened. Ready for Yellen to go.
She's gone. She's
gone.
I
know. I'm ready for her to go.
She's
I'm
gone.
glad.
Janet Yellen, yeah. Third rate hike of the year.
Is it sabotage of Trump? I'm serious. Is it because they don't like him? And then we find out all these FBI guys were totally in the can for Hillary. How about the fact that it was like, illegal negligence is what the original wording was from the government about what Hillary did. And then all these people that are investigating Trump changed it to, an honest mistake or whatever they changed it to. I mean, don't you think the fix is in on this investigation?
I don't think so at this point.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Although.
Well, no, you're too long-winded. Wait a minute. I don't have a minute.
Okay. The answer, no, I don't think the fix is in.
Well, let me hypothesize here. Well, you wait. If you had a quick answer, I would do it. What do you think this is? Big John? What am I eating here?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I'm not eating yet. Ooh, this looks good. What is this?
Sliders. You have an Irish roll.
Oh, is that one of those the
buffalo chicken things?
Kind of like the corned beef, like a Reuben egg roll type of thing?
Yes. So tasty. All from the
where?
Lake Street Pub.
Where?
The Lake Street Pub.
We were the first on Earth to announce his death. He was a good friend of ours. The leader of the Smithereens has died. We dedicated yesterday's show to him. Pat Denuzio. Sports headlines coming up.
Bulls shoot for 4 in a row, and an NFL team sued over anthem protests.
Oh, man.
Who was the most searched dead person of this year?
Tom Petty?
Bowie?
Yeah.
No. Petty.
Tom Petty.
Right.
Aaron Hernandez, then Chris Cornell, then Bill Paxton, and then Hugh Hefner.
Oh, wow.
Open wide for Chunky.
Oh, I'm open.
The Bulls, winners of 3 in a row versus Utah at the UC, make it 4 in a row.
What?
Bulls win 103-100. They're in Milwaukee on Friday. Blackhawks.
Mirotic got knocked out. He's awesome.
He's been back, and they've won all 4 games.
Nikola Mirotic got knocked out by Bobby Portis. He came back.
He had a broken face.
And the Bulls are 4-0 since he came back.
Blackhawks, winners of 3 in a row at Winnipeg tonight. Thursday night football. Denver at Indy. Indy a 2.5-point dog. The NFL Network suspensions have expanded. This after the allegations of harassment, sexual harassment, assault, and a lawsuit by a former worker there in wardrobe. Marshall Falk, Heath Evans, Ike Taylor, Donovan McNabb, Warren Sapp, Eric Davis, and a former network exec, all named in the lawsuit. McNabb and Davis work for ESPN now. They've been suspended by ESPN. And a season ticket holder has sued the New Orleans Saints for a refund because of players who kneel before the national anthem at their home games. He said he bought the tickets for the entertainment and intellectual enjoyment of himself and his family, and that he never would have bought the tickets if he had known that the players would have used Saints football games as a platform for protests. We'll see what happens. Sports brought to you by Chicago. You pick apart, bring your own tools, pull your own parts. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports. Kiss my black ass if you don't like it.
Wait, what are we doing tonight?
Oh, we're going to go see Star Wars.
Sure.
I can't wait.
At least that's what we're going to tell my wife. There are some robots and some swords and stuff.
Nice.
I'm tired, honey. Good night. It's a long movie, too. It's like 5.5 hours, isn't it?
I can't wait.
Seems like it.
It's going to be fun.
You saw it.
It's about 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yep. But I'm going to tell my wife it's 5 hours.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it's about 5 hours.
Because 3 hours of that's going to be foreplay. You hear me?
Ooh.
Yeah. Mason, hello.
Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing?
And then I'm going to unzip my pants, and it's going to be over. I love that. They're saying the average American woman wants sex to last 9 minutes longer. And I'm like, 9 minutes and 35 seconds? Wow. Honestly, at this point, even if we had our clothes on, if I just laid on top of you, that'd be enough for me.
That's it.
It's been so long.
Easy.
You're like Paul Stanley.
Yeah. What?
You're like Paul Stanley.
What do you mean?
When he pulled out his love gun.
Yeah. Now, that was about is that love gun available at DS Arms in Lake Barrington?
No.
No?
It's not a pistol.
You asked, they might have one
it's not
behind
a
the
pistol,
counter.
you understand?
What is it?
It's a love gun.
Kathy, what brought us together?
I don't know.
I think it was denim and leather. Yeah. See, this is really saying something. If you really think about it, because I've known you for many years, and we spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, a lot.
Married people don't spend the kind of time we spend together.
That's true.
And the fact
And
that
we talk a lot.
I'm still wildly, you know.
Ooh. Oh, so it could be good.
Oh no,
Real good.
It's gonna. There's no way it can be any good. There's no way.
There's no way it can live up to the hype that you have put in your brain.
There's no
over
way.
the last 17 years.
There's no way.
Yeah, right.
I have some crumpled up old pictures of her in those gold lame pants.
Oh,
in my neck table.
crumpled up my ass. You know, they're pristine.
They're worn out. The biggest waste of money is to hire Mark Wahlberg.
Really?
Yeah, you get $4 back for every dollar you spend. Christian Bale returns $6 for every dollar you spend. That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Channing Tatum, you get $7.60.
Wow.
Denzel gets $10 for every dollar you pay him.
Oh, man.
Brad Pitt gets $11.50 for every dollar.
Wow, great numbers.
So, you know. Dire Straits, this is Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Dire Straits, Bon Jovi, The Cars, and the Moody Blues.
You're so excited.
A rock-heavy lineup.
Blues. Yeah.
I've been fighting for the Moody Blues forever. Here is, we forgot to mention, I think we mentioned Priest yesterday, but here's who didn't get in. Radiohead.
Oh.
Wouldn't you think that would be just an instant?
Radiohead, sure.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine. Priest. Depeche Mode. Kate Bush. Eurythmics, and LL Cool J.
They did not make it.
You know what they all have in common?
What?
I've bought all of their music. Those are all bands that I've bought music. Not all of their music, but certainly Depeche Mode and all of that. I own all of Priest, all of Rage.
Wow.
Eurythmics.
Oh, sure.
I'm fans of those bands. Radiohead, not so much. LL Cool J, not so much.
Yeah.
But I bought some of their stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't buy everything. Benjamin Orr died in 2000.
That long ago?
One of the main guys in the Cars, and he had, Let's Go, Just What I Need in their biggest hit Drive, and he's not going to make it. Richie Sambora is going to be there. Bon Jovi will play it its entirety. We don't know about Dire Straits.
Oh, wow.
That broke up many, many years ago.
Yeah.
Will they play? We don't know. They are trying to get all 5 original of the Moody Blues to play, which is
heard that
spectacular.
from the horse's mouth.
Yeah. Well, we had the first interview with him. Mason, how are you?
Good. How are you today?
Good, man. Dads and Dudes Brewery. You're fighting the government in court. Why?
Well, because the DEA gave itself legislative powers on decided that cannabinoids are marijuana extract.
Okay, so you have cannabis-infused beer, but it doesn't get you high.
It does not, no. But it's got other benefits, obviously.
What are the other benefits?
Get you drunk?
Yeah, it'll still get you drunk, obviously. But, we put it in, it's an antioxidant. But other people have said that it actually can help prevent and remove alcohol-induced hepatic encephalopathy.
Oh, thank God for that. Thank God. Keep up the good fight.
Yeah. I think that was hangover is what he meant.
3 women forcefully raped by Russell Simmons.
Allegedly.
3,
Or
wow.
3 more. Or
Yeah.
We knew about one.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah, just came out.
And said that Harvey Weinstein insisted that there be a nude scene in Frida.
That's right.
And that she's an artist.
Yep.
Does anybody remember the first time you saw Salma Hayek?
Yeah, she's amazing.
Naked with a snake.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, she's an artist. He wanted a nude scene in Did you see Frida?
I did not.
I know I'm a bastard. I know it's fascinating to see a movie about a Mexican artist with a unibrow.
Right.
Very, very, really boring.
Yeah.
And the only highlight was she had a nude scene.
In Frida. Okay.
That Weinstein said, we got to have a nude scene.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's a monster. He wanted me nude.
But he also threatened to kill her,
and
according to her.
That's different.
Yeah. Right.
You don't threaten to kill people if they don't do a nude scene.
All of the perverted things that we've heard about, he offered to her, to shower with her, to massage her, to perform on her, all of those things.
I can't get my wife to give me a massage, so he sounds like a very nice guy to offer that.
At least he's handsome.
I'm just saying, if you saw the movie Frida and you're a businessman, you got Salma Hayek, yeah, okay, we'll do your movie, Frida, your passion project. You got to be nude at one point in the movie, so we can get some men in there.
Right, so we can
I mean,
break
it's
even.
business.
So we can break even at least.
But anyway, he's now a monster. Now that he's safely out of the picture and can never affect her career, now she comes
she's
out.
Speaking out.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
Good to know. Omarosa, was she drugged from the White House kicking and screaming?
That's what they say, that she was forcibly removed.
What happened? Did you hear the story that Omarosa brought her bridal party to the White House and went over to the White House without permission?
Yes.
And they took
a bunch of pictures
photos
there.
wow.
Pissed off the Donald. Okay, all right. So the most searched dead person?
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty coming up. The most searched item of 2017?
Porg?
No.
Toy?
No, not up there. Not in the top 10. Hurricane Irma.
Oh, okay.
Matt Lauer.
Ah.
Wow.
Which is amazing considering
that just happened.
Yeah, NBC fired him
the Las
2
Vegas
weeks
shooter's
ago.
probably on there.
Petty.
Yeah.
Tom Petty. Then the Vegas shooter. Mayweather versus McGregor. That was in August. The solar eclipse.
Okay.
Not life-changing.
Weinstein on there?
Hurricane Harvey, no. Aaron Hernandez. You know who that is?
Yeah. The
Patriot that went to jail for murder
and
then
then
took
killed
his own life.
himself,
And then rounding out the top, and it came and went quick. I was at a toy store looking for stuff for my daughters, and I said, we can't get rid of these things.
Yeah.
We couldn't get them, now we can't get rid of them. Fidget spinners.
Oh.
Completely done. Remember fidget spinners?
Yeah, sure. A lot of them had lead in them.
Stupid is that? What?
A lot of them were filled with lead.
I'm beginning to think the Chinese manufacturers don't care about our children. What's the name of the restaurant?
What's the name of the restaurant?
What's the name of the restaurant?
Polk Street Pub.
What's it called?
Polk Street Pub.
And where are you guys located?
We're on Clinton and Polk.
Hopefully they're on Polk Street.
Yeah, hopefully.
Literally in our name.
Hopefully.
Polk Street, where are you guys located? On Clinton?
And Polk.
I would lead with Polk.
So what kind of food do you guys serve?
So most of it's typical bar food. We have kind of an Irish spin on some of it. So we have an Irish burger, Irish egg roll.
That's
things
really
like that.
tasty.
I like
It's
a
all
ginger
made
spin.
from scratch bar food.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, that's kind of what
Made from the remains of
gives our,
Satan.
like your unique
Scratch.
dive bar appeal.
You know, Scratch is another name for the devil. Did you know that?
Oh, I
Scratch.
didn't know that.
Or Old Scratch. That's what it was originally called.
Never
Old
heard that
Scratch.
before.
Yeah,
I
look
didn't
it
know
up.
that.
Look it up. You get
Oh,
smarter.
wow.
You get smarter to listen to the show.
Yeah, you do.
So
I
when,
do.
So when they say their food is made from scratch, it's made from demons. And I think my friend's been dating your owner, right?
Julie. That seems to be the rumor.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is the rumor.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Which explains how you're here today.
Julie must be
J-Lo's doing
hot.
it. Somebody's got to sleep with somebody around
Oh,
here.
man.
All right.
They just sleep together, folks. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast day? Call the show and win free stuff if you got the stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
How big of a slob do you have to be too fat to play Santa Claus? Is that what happened to you?
Yes.
Is it really?
It's kind of like being too fat to play Babe Ruth, man. And you know what? They told me I needed to lose 30 pounds to play Fatty Arbuckle. Yeah, that was the big one. Yeah, they're like, yeah, you're going to need to lose 30 pounds.
Can I tell you something? I was at Chris Farley's apartment. I read that Fatty Arbuckle script.
Oh, yeah?
Many years ago. That's still a go?
No. They when they had me signed up for it, they lost their financing.
God, you would have been a great Fatty Arbuckle.
Yeah, I was.
He was a star.
No way that's getting made now.
No. He supposedly. I don't believe he did it. I don't believe he did it. By the way, but the big story. He was the biggest star on earth.
Right.
Yeah.
And he raped a woman with a wine bottle, and she bled to death.
Oh my God, that is horrible.
From her private area, but it's not true. But
It's
that's
not
what.
true.
That's the story that went around, and it destroyed the man. And he died
Awful.
penniless and young.
Oh, that's
But
very
you would have been
sad.
perfect. It sounds like a story that could happen to you. So when you were chasing Wee Man around the studio, I still laugh about that. There's something about a big fat guy chasing around Wee Man that made me laugh. The little guy you were chasing around the studio?
Yes.
You're a jackass guy. What's your name?
I'm Preston Lacey.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Preston Lacey is here. The name does not fit you at all. Preston Lacey.
There's nothing lacy about you, my friend.
Sloppy McMasters is what I would call you. So what are you doing too fat to play Santa Claus? What's this about?
I've got a mini tour here in the Chicago suburbs. Tonight I'm in Barrington. Tomorrow night Berwyn. Saturday night Bradley. Doing
only B suburbs.
All B suburbs. Okay. Doing the two tonight and tomorrow night are stand-up comedy shows.
Okay.
And then Saturday is a full-blown Christmas party in Bradley at the Looney Bin.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be dressed as Santa. We've got some bobbing for sex toys. Name that mystery fluid.
What?
It's going to be a good one.
Which night is Jake the Snake with you?
On Friday night in Berwyn, Jake the Snake.
Oh, wow, I love him.
Jake's my boy.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
He sure is.
He's going to...
Call Jake the Snake.
Mancow, it's very early where he's at.
But he does DDP yoga now. He's up.
Oh, he's up doing sunrise yoga.
Let him give a crap.
Also, the pharmacy opens early.
Oh, that's just rude.
What?
Jake. Oh.
Yeah, brother.
Is he going to have a snake?
I don't know.
You better.
Okay. Al, you got anaconda everywhere you go, don't you?
Yeah, you damn right.
Big black python. I wonder if Jake's going to pick up.
It's got Christmas lights on it right now.
He just hit ignore.
He just hit ignore.
Your call has been forwarded.
You have to leave a message. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, yeah.
Available.
Okay.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
Jake has a 708 number? That's weird.
press 1 for more options.
Really?
No.
Hey, it's Mancow. We're trying to get you on here. We got Sloppy Boy here. He's. I guess you're doing a show with him. When are you doing a show with him?
Saturday night.
Saturday night. I know you just hit the button not to talk to me, but maybe you'll hear this and call us. Okay?
Saturday
All right,
in
Jake.
Berwyn.
Bring a snake. You better bring a snake or I'm
Friday
going to be
in
pissed
Berwyn?
off. Is there going to be any fighting? You going to fight Jake the Snake? What's going to happen?
No. I want to have him explain to me what a DDT is, and I'm going to do it to one of the opening act guys.
Do you know what an ATM is? Because I'd like to. Kathy and I have a little act we do.
Oh, yuck.
I wouldn't do that.
I didn't know what it was until you told me.
I didn't tell you. Certainly not at work.
Yes, I would never in the workplace say you did that.
I would never talk about. Hey, I'll tell you what, Kathy. You want something delicious in your mouth?
I do.
Well, I hear Steakhouse Boys in my sleep now.
I know.
Would you like something? Would you like something succulent?
Oh, I sure would.
Well, he's sitting right next to you.
Thank you.
Preston Lacey.
The Too Fat to Play Santa Tour. That is a great. I love that name.
I came up with that.
And it lets me just be a complete bastard to you. I love it.
I got no problem.
Your tour is called Too Fat to Play Santa, Sloppy.
I don't think I'm anything special.
Oh, I think you are.
I think you are.
I
Stop
think
it.
you're special.
Hey, listen. Now that Ralphie May's dead, you're my favorite fat comedian. I will tell you what I told Farley and Ralphie.
Yeah.
You know you can't last very long that size, sir.
Yeah, you don't see any big fat 70-year-olds walking around.
Yeah.
That's
So I just want to say
bottom line.
right
Except
now.
John Madden. He's like 90
Well,
and
he lost his
400
weight.
pounds.
He lost his weight.
I just want to say right now so that we can play this back. You were fantastic.
Wow.
Stop.
Wow.
Oh,
Did he record a
Tis the
goodbye
season.
message?
Hey, if I keel over in here, will you guys roll me down to the good radio station?
Hey, I've got feelings. This is not just a... Ouch. That's what it feels
You're
like.
the one that started the death poll.
That's what it feels like when somebody gets slammed. Ow, ow, ow.
No, the whole time I'm thinking, darn, I had one of those Maxwell Street Polish dogs for dinner last night.
Oh, delicious.
No. That's tying
Glad
right
you're sitting over next to
That's
Kathy.
tying right into this.
Let me tell you how you can get 8 delicious kielbasa sausages from the Mancow. Half of them for free. You just go to Omaha Steaks. You put in my name right there in the search bar. $49. 2 top filet mignons, 2 beautiful marbled top sirloins, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 boneless chicken breasts. I don't like my breasts with bones. You know what I'm saying, ladies? Ladies, hello? Okay. Kielbasa sausages, the steak burgers, the potatoes au gratin, the caramel apple tartlets, the official Omaha steak seasoning. And, of course, then you get the additional kielbasa sausages in your meaty box from the Mancow.
That's
Go to
great.
omahasteaks.com, put in my name.
Mancow, Mancow.
Where do you put it?
In the meaty box.
Or you put it in the search bar, yes. 75% off plus the free stuff we talked about. Can you believe all that for $49?
Oh, I order it every year for my sister up in Iowa.
Do you really?
A lot of people
order
do.
Omaha
Oh,
steaks?
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do it.
Great gift, isn't it?
Yeah, they
A
love
lot of people do it.
Their favorite is the pre-made bacon. It's like real thick.
Ooh, yum.
Every year.
I don't have time to make bacon. Who's got time for that?
All that grease.
You know, I'll never forget the first time I saw the ready-made peanut butter and jelly.
Yes. Oh,
And
yeah.
I
Uncrustables.
I thought, what kind of an asshole do you have to be?
Yeah, to be
That
so lazy.
And then I had one. Science has come together to make the perfect crustless peanut butter jelly sandwich.
It's perfect.
Why would I ever lift up a butter knife again?
Do you want to take it to the next level?
Can you ever, I mean, once in a while you get the ratio right? Peanut butter to jelly?
Sure.
Science has figured it out.
That's
the
right.
people at Smucker's have it done.
They do. It's so good.
I don't understand pre-made bacon, but you know what? Who cares?
And
Life is
peanut
short.
butter and the peanut butter and jelly combo jar is really sweet.
Ooh, that
It's
is
loaded
yeah.
with sugar. They just fill it's like candy.
Oh,
If
it
you
really
take it
is.
Uncrustable and you put butter in a pan and make it like a grilled cheese, taking it to the next level.
Are you saying, good, or, what, is that the sound you make on the toilet?
Both.
Oh, okay. All right, girls. Girls, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Very good. You're very pretty girls.
Thank you.
Is that a sexist thing? Should I say women?
You're asking people who run a bar next to a strip club. What do we know?
Oh, that's right. You are right next to that strip club.
What strip club?
Pink Monkey.
Oh, right.
That's Roker's spot, right? Or used to be.
I've been there.
Al
Don't
knew it
they serve
immediately.
food there,
I've
too?
been there.
They
Yeah,
do.
just-
No, we serve food.
Oh.
Oh, don't talk about
You
that.
bring your food over there?
Well, they have to come over there to get our liquor too, so
Oh.
they're BYO.
Oh,
so
looking
we
for
kind
liquor.
of serve
Right.
everything
Right.
for them.
Oh,
That's
wow.
nice. That's a good
Food
hookup.
and liquor.
Yes.
Nice.
Who's your top dancer right now? Okay.
Portia.
Well, at Pink Monkey, who
That's all
would you
that
say
really
is the
pretty
top
one that
dancer?
taught me how to dance on the pole.
Oh, I see. So the Jackass people are getting together when? All of the Jackass people next year, early next year?
Yeah, in January 20th, we're all getting together out in Denver to film the ending of Steve-O's Showtime special.
So Steve-O's going to be there. Will Johnny Knoxville be there?
Yeah, I've heard that everybody's coming. Bam, the whole lot, everybody.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And so that usually starts off as like normal stand-up and then turns into just full-blown Jackass.
Oh, that's cool. And you're doing the B suburb tour.
Yep.
You're doing the B tour.
The inner and outer ring suburb tour.
So name the suburbs.
Which of these suburbs
And
does
by the
not
way,
fit?
I was just thinking if I was listening, I would not be able to find you. I don't. What's your name?
I am Preston Lacey.
Okay, Preston Lacey. How do people find these shows in the suburbs you're doing? How do you find them? Go to your website?
Yeah, you can go find me on Instagram at real Preston Lacey or at Twitter at Preston Lacey.
Okay.
And it's the
So you're doing Berwyn, Barrington, Jake the Snake is with you. Then you're
Barrington.
doing Santa.
Barrington tonight, Berwyn tomorrow with Jake the Snake, and then the Christmas party on Saturday at the Looney Bin in Bradley.
Cool.
Okay. 8:43 at the Loop. Hochberg, come on over here. We got a president that's trying, whether you love him or hate him, and he's getting no help from his own party. This economy is soaring because he's a businessman. He's not another freaking politician. These guys don't know business. We see it with Rauner. You thought he would have done something. Rahm has been a nightmare for business. I've had people tell me that know about money. I don't know anything about money. I'm doing a stupid radio show, but they've told me, time to get rid of your house.
Try to get rid of your house?
No, time to get rid of your house because it's going to get worse. And I have had politicians tell me, and I've said this on the radio where I say, you guys know I can say it on the radio. And what I've learned, whether it's Obama's homosexuality or all the crazy stuff with Hillary or anything else, they don't care. I can say anything. The politicians don't care because nobody votes in Chicago. So whatever it is, and they say it right out in the open, they're absolute crooks. They know they're crooks, and they don't even try to hide it. So what they told me is their goal is that your income tax or your property tax, I want to restate this, your property tax is going to be equal to what you could get for rent.
That's ridiculous.
Or what the government perceives. That's where they're headed with this, and it's going to be incrementalism. In other words, it's like they're going to boil you to death, but you're not going to feel it.
Yeah.
So their plan is whatever you could rent your house for or your apartment for,
right.
whatever you own, they want your property tax to be what the rent is.
That's crazy.
Or what, and again, what they think it's worth.
Wow.
So that's where they're headed. It's not going to go down. You don't look happy that I'm saying
But
this.
you don't have to go very far to get there. You know, if you're in McHenry County, you're paying 3.5%, 4% property tax. So on a $200,000 home, you're paying $8,000 in property tax. So a lot of people live out in the collar counties are paying just as much for their real estate taxes as they are for their mortgage payment. So it's a little crazy right now. And with this new tax bill coming through, it's going to crush a lot of people because you're not going to be able to write off the real estate taxes.
So it's going to get worse.
It's going to make it more challenging, and we're getting calls already from people, a lot of calls from people. We're getting a ton of people moving to Tennessee. So we had a couple of guys get licensed in Tennessee. Wow. A lot of people getting calls from Arizona. We get calls from Arizona, Tennessee, and Florida every single week.
We have less people here in Chicago than we had in the 1960s. If they would just give us a break on something once in a while,
right?
The difference.
Something.
Yeah, and you say it's like the frog in the boiling water. I think they've abandoned that.
They don't even care.
They don't even care.
So if you need to finance or refinance,
bounds every year.
WLUPDavid.com. This is the guy we talk about, David Hochberg. But is Yellen gone, good or bad?
Yeah, I think it's good for Trump because he's got his guy in there. And listen, she's been doing all right? She's been keeping the
economy is smoking, man.
The economy is hotter than heck right now, and she's raised
best job numbers in 20 years, guys.
Short-term interest rates.
And again, this is Trump with no help. Imagine if we had Republicans and Democrats working together on our behalf, actually really working for the people instead of thinking about how much they could steal from us, like we have here with Rahm and Rauner, and of course the big papa of all, Madigan.
And the good
Nothing's going to change until he's dead. Yeah,
I second that. And the good thing is that people are getting jobs. People are getting raises, and so there's more money to put through the system.
Well, that means they can jack up our
taxes.
taxes.
I need a second one to pay for my taxes, yeah.
That's right. That's where it's headed. That's where it's headed.
Cycle.
The jackass guy's here. Mr. Lacey. Mr. Preston Lacey. That would be the name of a butler on the North Shore.
You just gave him like a James Bond
Preston
intro.
Lacey.
Not the chubby one from Jackass. I bet you put on a great show, man. You and Jake the Snake, or you doing a Christmas party?
It's going to be fun.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Real fun.
You make a complete fool of yourself.
I love being on stage, and it's pretty obvious when I'm up there that I do.
Okay,
That's
good.
great.
I feed on it.
Good, man. You can feed on some of this food from Polk Street. We got tons
Right
of
next
food
to the
for you.
Polk Street
Right
Pub.
next to the strip club.
Next to Pink Bunny.
Think I'll be stopping by there?
So when you girls walk, do you ever go over there and see the strippers?
Yeah.
And what do you think?
Who doesn't appreciate a pretty girl?
Have you ever pulled one out?
What are you talking about?
Well, you have sex with a stripper.
No.
Oh.
Who does that?
Have you ever gotten up?
What's wrong with you, Abe?
Have you ever gotten up on the pole?
Yes.
Just to see what it's like?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
You just said that at the Christmas party she did.
Yeah, we had our holiday party there, so some of the girls
say
taught us how to
Christmas,
dance.
it's
Wait a minute.
Holiday
It's holiday party to be politically correct. It was at a strip club.
You know what? You know what? I'm okay with them at the strip club having a holiday party. So you got up and spun around. Did you shock your coworkers?
I don't know. Did I shock you guys? Yeah, it was. You were impressive. Marquetta was really impressive.
Sounds like sexual harassment.
Oh, wow, you're calling out Marquetta. She
I'm calling her out. She's our boss. Yeah.
Our
that's our boss.
Our party's going to be at the banquet room at Maggiano's. And
Well, afterwards you can come.
the drinks are not free.
It's a potluck in the kitchen.
And the drinks aren't free. Cumulus Communications.
There are no drinks this year.
Radio isn't what it used to be. Oh, there's drinks, but you got to buy them. Oh, I'd rather be with these girls at the strip club.
Come by after.
My first cologne was Snoopy with a hat, the Avon cologne. Do you remember Snoopy? The Snoopy cologne? Al, did you have that?
I did have the Snoopy cologne.
Now
Did
you wear
did you like
Adidas,
the
right?
pig pen? What do you wear, Al?
Adidas.
Because it smells like, he always smells like hot dog water to me.
Oh, this is really good. What do you wear?
Hot dog water.
Michael Jordan.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I wear Horace Grant.
It's hard to find.
Very hip in 2017.
It's hard to find in 2017, man.
Abe, what do you wear?
Aqua de Gio.
Aqua de Gio. That one's good. Mancow?
You know what I wear?
Tom Ford.
Yeah.
That's right. You don't pop Molly's. You rock Tom Ford. And how about you, Preston?
Right guard.
Right guard.
And Preston Lacey is here from Jackass. Abe is playing a vintage video game. He's playing with himself. If you know what this is, call and win right now.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
And we need a food critic for Polk Street Pub and Grill. Good homemade soups, delicious, tasty sandwiches, beautiful women. Wow.
Beautiful women.
Wow.
Thank you.
Al is
Well, you notice what's going on over there?
Yeah, nice
The
to
small
them.
talk?
Al is
just
so
come-
nice.
Just having conversation.
Just
Hochberg,
chit-chatting.
I can't
David
conversate
Hochberg,
with them.
Hochberg, who spends millions of dollars every year on the show. Yeah, hey, David.
Yeah, he barely grunts.
And he
at
helped
him.
Roker with his house.
Yeah, but the women. Oh, hey, baby doll. Yeah, let me help you out here.
I know.
How often do you go in the strip club?
Do you like the smell of Michael Jordan?
I'm pissed at him, by the way.
Why?
Who?
He took his wife to see the Star Wars premiere last night.
That's
Oh,
right.
you're a blocker.
Didn't tell any of us.
That was a cold.
I
That was a
know.
block.
Yeah. You just blocked him.
Didn't tell any of
That
us.
was messed
God
up.
rest her soul. She had a car
I
accident
know.
overnight.
That's a shame.
If only someone would hold him. Anyway, and halfway through the movie, she goes, Luke and Leia are brother and sister?
Oh,
I had
yeah,
no idea.
bad.
And you took her over me?
Bad.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
We welcome to the show the Hall of Famer, the original number 23 from the Chicago Cubs, Ryan Sandberg.
Yay!
Yay!
Is he there?
Good morning.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Hello.
Doing great.
Well, that's all we wanted to say. We'll talk to you. That's all we wanted to know. I drive under your face every day.
Every
What?
day.
Every day. Yeah.
How is that
Twice a day.
possible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Erlacher. Take this.
How about that?
You know
Ryan
what?
has back-to-back billboards on 294.
Yep.
Yeah, but you see how I do it on the billboards and not in person with him? He's a big dude. Yeah, I talk trash to him up on there, but not in person. I don't. He's a big guy.
So the next billboard is going to be me in front of you going, I'm a nobody. The next billboard has Ryan Sandberg. Ignore this billboard.
Yeah,
The
but
next
it's a
one.
lot of, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Both of us went through that experience, and now spokespersons for Restore. They do a tremendous job with their advertising. They have fun with it. So we also have some video and possibly some TV commercials coming up in the spring. So it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a lot of fun having a lot of hair to work with. So good.
Hey,
you create some new problems. If you know, I have to get a haircut now about every 3 or 4 weeks, but that's a good problem.
So I had a big bald spot, and I just am. I sometimes giggle when I look in the mirror because I wake up and there's just a massive amount of hair sticking everywhere,
Right.
and it makes me laugh. And I used to look in the mirror and go, oh.
Aw.
Oh, so it's a big change for me, and I did go to Restore Hair, restorehair.com, if you want to know about it, and you want to see pictures of me and Ryan together with our shirts off. You just text Mancow at 41411. It's part of the new campaign.
I'd like to see that.
Ryan and I both also wanted big furry chests. You see, I'm Native American, so I don't have any hair below my neck. I have no pubic hair. So I went to Restore Hair, and they gave me a big, thick Robin Williams chest of hair.
Oh, nice.
And to advertise that, Ryan and I are laying together in a bed over at the Motel 6.
That should be the billboard.
And you can see those pictures at Mancow. You text Mancow, M-A-N-C-O-W, to 41411.
Okay.
So, what was your situation? How bald were you, Ryan?
I would say medium bald. I didn't even think about it. It was just a gradual thing. Wear a lot of golf caps, baseball caps, Cubs caps to the games. Wasn't that big of a deal, but really had no idea that there was any option, anything to do about it or an option. But with Restore here locally, and then seeing the Erlacher billboards early on.
Yeah, it was incredible.
That was quite the reveal.
Yeah, it was quite the reveal. So does and I really don't know the questions. I mean, this is what my parents used to say. Does wearing a baseball hat all the time make you bald?
I would say no, but I don't know. I don't know if that's fact or not, because the baseball cap doesn't even touch the top of the head. I had a little crowning up in the back.
That was my deal. I mean, that was my deal. And I wondered if it was the headphones.
No, I don't think so.
But my grandfather's bald on my mom's side. So if your grandfather's bald on your mom's side, I've always heard, then you're going to be bald.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
because
that's
they like
what
skip
I've
the
heard.
traits, skip a generation.
My grandfather definitely was bald, and he just had the hair on the side, so maybe I was headed that way. But I didn't notice anything, and like I say, wearing hats. But you know when it really hit was having grandkids, and Margaret and I have 8 grandkids from 10 down to 1 year old. And when you have a 5 and a 6 year old or a 4 year old mentioning when you're in the swimming pool or in the lake, "Hey, Pappy, you don't have any hair," I think that's really when it set in for me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, is that when you said, yeah, and you don't have a great career as one of the great baseball players for the Chicago Cubs? You little jerks, get out of my pond.
Yeah, they didn't even mention that. Yeah, that's right.
Did the Cubs give you a World Series ring?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Wow. Great.
Well, I rejoined the Cubs halfway through the 2015 season after I left the Phillies, and really enjoyed watching the Cubs team go into the playoffs and the young players they had. And then they brought me on as an ambassador figure in January of 2016, just in time for the World Series run, which for me was right on. I mean, I don't think I could have been anywhere else and have the Cubs go to a World Series after myself pulling for that for 35 years.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
21-year-old when I came over to the Cubs, and Chicago's clearly a home to me. And to would have missed out on that would have really changed everything. But the fact that I was here participating in spring training and meet and greets and doing the ambassador role, the Cubs gave me a ring as a Hall of Famer, and the Cubs were very generous in the rings that they handed out. Probably a record number of World Series rings. They reached out to nearly
that's
everybody.
awesome.
Everybody, they were like Oprah.
Awesome.
Everybody got a ring. You get a ring. You get a ring.
Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer, and I'm not, there's guys in radio and there's guys that are fans that know all the stats and everything. I don't, but just based on whatever statistics, are you a better Cubs player than, say, Ronnie Woo Woo?
I would say so.
Okay. I didn't know how he rates with you. So I was going to say, now that I have hair, I can finally get laid. But I guess if you have grandkids, I don't need to ask you that question.
Well, first of all, to be a good player and to put up stats, you have to travel and play games on the road. Yeah. Ronnie was pretty much a fixture just at Wrigley Field. So he only put up half the stats that I did because he didn't play any road games.
I love when I take my wife and kids there, and my wife is quite a bit younger than me. That's also another reason I wanted hair. But, anyway, pressure. But I love when Ronnie comes over to us, they're like, now, is he on the team? Yes.
Yeah, right. He did not get a ring, Ronnie.
When did he play? Oh, before you were born, kids. He walks around like he owns the place.
Oh, he does.
Are they letting him back in or not? He was going to sue him or something.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I saw him at a Sox-Cubs game at Sox Park.
Uh-oh. All right. Ryan, so where do you live now?
I'm in Lake Bluff.
Oh, so you're still around. Okay, cool.
Right.
Why don't you go to Arizona like everybody else during the winter?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Yeah, definitely here. My wife and I, Margaret, we moved here 2 Aprils ago. This is our only home. We're here full time. We're here for the winters. We're here for the skating with the grandkids. A little bit of
awesome. That's awesome.
Snow skiing up in Wisconsin. So we pray for snow. We want as much as possible and do the outside sports with the grandkids.
That's wonderful.
That's wonderful. Well, if you have little kids, you pray for snow, but everybody else, we don't like it.
Hey, I live in Wilmette.
It's the off season. I don't have to drive down to Wrigley Field in the off season, so we just stay put up here, and the more snow, the better for us.
Love it. My neighbor is Kerry Wood, and he never picks up when I call. If you call him, would he pick up?
Actually, he does, but I probably shouldn't have told you. That.
And I said to him, because I help him with his charity and stuff. I said, Kerry, why do you never pick up when I call? He said, just text.
Just text me.
Just text me.
Don't call, text.
It's better just if you just text. Just text. So, Ryan, now that you and I have this, we've gotten our hair done and everything, do you feel like we're in a special club together, that we're like brothers, like hair brothers or something?
I do.
Okay.
Absolutely. And it's a good club to be a part of,
So
as you know.
it's not a hair club, but this is your real hair. And did Dr. Katana work on you?
Absolutely.
He's
Yeah,
cool.
in fact.
He's a good guy, man.
He's very cool. Like I said, the new problems of getting a haircut every 3 to 4 weeks now, and what style to go with. New problems for me, but the good stuff.
I love when my wife is looking at the back of my head, looking down, and she's like, "Yeah," and it's got to be nice to go swim with those grandkids without them popping off to you. You know what I'm saying? And the doctor did a good job. Did you see his hair? How good,
Oh,
his hair
yeah,
is?
he looks
Doctor
great.
did a good job on
Very
me and
handsome.
Mr. Sandberg there.
Roker.
Yeah.
I think the bartender should give you her number so you guys can set up Friday night.
I think
She's
so, too.
writing it down right now.
Are you writing it down?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
On a post-it, old school.
That's right.
Yeah. Let me.
You should call it immediately to make sure it's a
I
real
know,
number.
it's gonna be. It's not
Call
gonna be
it right now live on the
It's
air.
not gonna be a right
Just call it,
number.
make sure it rings.
Do you remember the
Put a
brunette?
little heart next
Do you remember
to
the
that,
hot-looking
too.
brunette from Human League? Remember the hot brunette?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
who she reminds me of. She's a very hot girl. And at this Polk
What are the
Street
chances
pub,
it's a real number?
Call it. Call it right now.
My phone's in the lobby.
Uh-huh.
Sure
it is.
Yeah.
Make sure her name is on the
the one that has
voicemail.
the-
Anyway,
the
so
pink-
she bartends Friday nights at this Polk Street pub and invited Al. You know, this huge slob.
Oh, come on, you're blocking.
Excuse me.
She's
not
down.
huge. She's
You're
like a teddy
single,
bear.
right?
You're being so mean.
He doesn't?
He's like a big teddy bear.
doesn't?
You
Mancow
just
Muller
want to
to block.
hug him all day and all night.
Hey, can you get her?
Oh, she must be jealous.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you know how much they
He's
don't?
hitting on another
Okay, that's-
bartender.
Yeah. Do you know how
That
much-
might be pushing
Do
it.
you know how much they don't
It's
want
still
him?
ringing. Let me guess. You haven't set your voicemail up.
Audrey, you have to be a good wing woman now.
No, she doesn't. Just tell the truth.
Well,
So
I always tell the
he may
truth.
be going to your bar and not. Maybe going to her bar.
What?
What's your name?
Melissa.
Melissa. So evidently, poor Melissa. I mean, she's going to get to run her ass all Friday night. Pay attention to him.
Yeah.
He's going to chase away all the paying customers.
Okay.
And he's going to hit on all the women that are decent. So their boyfriends are going to take them out of there because this large, dripping African American's all over their women,
Dripping.
licking his lips with his tongue hanging out.
Yes, that's
making
true.
noises to every woman that walks by. So he's going to chase away half your clientele. You're going to work your ass off. And what does he tip?
In thank you and gift cards and
gift cards from the station.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think from the station.
Sure.
No, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he'll
Gift
just
cards
leave
and
his tab
coupons.
open. Actually, 2 weeks ago, he sent me a picture of his credit card because he forgot to close his tab and he didn't even give me a card.
Well, I did. I sent you my credit card.
Or sometimes he won't write a tip in, so I'll write my own in. And I'll text him. I'll be like, hey, thanks for the $20. Like,
Okay, that's all night, $20. He is the cheapest.
He's Al
Exactly.
Roker Jr. from the Mancow
Yeah.
Show. He brings a crowd.
That is
he
true.
is an attraction.
I mean, that is true.
He is an attraction. But here's the deal: they don't think it's Al Roker. They think it's the trash
Yes.
pile from Fraggle Rock. Doesn't he look like the trash pile from the TV
I
show
think he
Fraggle
looks
Rock?
very handsome.
Look at the women laughing; they get it.
No.
Yes,
I like
yes.
him. I like him as my customer.
If it's fair, I
like
tip
that.
and gift cards sometimes, too.
I love that. Did you hear that? I like him as my customer.
As my customer. Right.
Does the theme from Jackass have a name?
It's Corona by the Minutemen.
Was it a song before Jackass?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of this song before Jackass.
I'm not a fan of it now.
Oh, that's another thing. He feels like he should drink for free because you were on the show. It's professional courtesy. What?
We'll take care of him.
We'll take care of him.
Oh, you idiots.
Don't
trying
tip
to
me in a
help
gift
you.
card.
No
That'll
gift
be
card.
the.
Don't worry.
I'll take care of you.
No.
Don't tip me in the gift card.
By the way, have you ever heard of professional courtesy with somebody from radio coming to a bar? He's used that line for 20 years. You ever heard that?
No one's asked.
No one's
me
ever. No one's ever heard of it except for him.
What does it even mean?
He goes to the front of the line and professional courtesy.
No, I've been with him when he's done it.
Professional courtesy.
It works, though.
I work on Mancow. And they look at him like, wow, you are a black ass. Wow.
This is my black ass if you don't.
Wow, I don't like it. I'm not going to kiss anything. I gave you a gift. I didn't realize your head was so massive. Preston Lacey
Just
from
kind of,
Jackass is here. He's the
yeah.
big guy, and he's too fat to play Santa. That's the tour. Too Fat to Play Santa tour. You're going to be where, when? Give us. You got 3 dates here locally.
All right, tonight I'll be at the Penny Road Pub in Barrington.
Ooh, love the Penny Road Pub.
Give my regards to them. That is,
Boys,
that's several blocks from my in-laws, and I've escaped to the Penny Road Pub many a time in my life.
Got it.
You're going to have fun there. So Penny Road Pub tonight.
And then tomorrow night, Friday, with Jake the Steak at the Wire in Berwyn.
Oh, nice.
Which is right off the train. There's a train station right in front of that.
Berwyn,
Train station right off of Penny Road Pub.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then on Saturday at the Looney Bin in Bradley, adjacent to Kankakee.
And what's the name of the place? Oh, Looney Bin. And you're doing a Christmas party there.
That's the Christmas party, yeah.
All right. What's this vintage video game? You know, Call? Well, Al, I guess I know where you'll be Friday night.
Yep.
We're talking Polk Street?
Polk Street and, yep.
Right by the strip club.
Are you hoping to do some polking? Are you hoping to do some polking?
Yep.
I bet. Kathy, did I block the man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Pretty, yeah.
You know what the one girl just did, though?
What?
The blonde girl, she mentioned her boyfriend for no reason. She told the story.
That's a bad
Well,
sign.
the
They do
boyfriend
that,
didn't even need to be put in the story, and she threw it in there
Just
on purpose.
Just so you know.
See, the brunette, though, hasn't mentioned a boyfriend yet. Maybe she's
that's
down.
true.
Here's the deal, Al. Let me say this to
She
you,
likes
okay?
Sephora, though.
When they mention the boyfriend,
then
I say to myself, now I'm going to have sex with you.
Oh, so now it's...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now
Yeah.
it's on. It's a challenge.
And sometimes, and I'm not talking about you in particular there, Blondie,
Right.
but, I would make her, when you're hitting that, I'd make her call you by her boyfriend's name. That's what I do.
Thank you.
Tim.
Oh,
Would you like that?
Tim.
Call me
I
Tim.
usually yell out Tim when I'm having sex anyway.
What was that?
I said you're both bald, so.
Oh, Roker's not bald.
No, he's not bald.
I didn't see hair.
He's got a
there,
full Kaepernick
so.
afro
lines
under
it up
that
on
hat.
purpose.
Oh, well.
Look at that big afro.
Girls, I don't know if you care about this, but have you ever been with a black man?
No.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. He decorates like a big
It
black
is
python.
For the holidays.
It's a sight to see.
It is beautiful.
Like
He
with
polishes
Christmas
that.
lights, or-
With Christmas lights? Oh, bells?
Here. Hold on a second. Let me, Al, if you could move the mic back, pull your belly back a little bit. He's got to reach there under his stomach. He's decorated his Christmas. What do you call it, Al? Your Christmas dingus?
My Christmas dingus, yes.
Girls, I don't want it to hit on
The Christmas coal sausage.
I don't want it, the Christmas coal sausage.
Yes.
I don't want you to hit your foot. Pull your feet back there. The brunette, yeah, because it usually lands right there. Be careful. Okay, here we go. Al, unzip those pants, will you?
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, Al, you really did it.
Thank you. Like the train I added that goes around it?
Are those Are those Hallmark ornaments? Are they? Al, wow. All right. Jeez,
job,
hello.
Al.
Keith, will it hurt you? Yes, maybe, and it might give you a mixed race baby. Keith, hello.
Are those icicles?
And then you'll never see me again.
Do you have any kind of special traditions from Joplin, Missouri? Would you ever go down to the plaza and see the lighting? Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah.
It was a big deal for us.
Yeah, going to Kansas City is a big thing for the shopping and the Christmas time.
Do you remember, because you're from Joplin, I was in Harrisonville. You ever heard of Harrisonville?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And driving, Chicago has, like that building right there, that one building that's maybe 8 stories, that's as tall as it gets in Kansas City.
Oh, wow.
And I was terrified. Do you remember the first time you drove into Kansas City?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to the city, how terrifying it is. And now look at us.
Yeah, my dad was like, you got to be careful up there.
Oh, my dad. You don't drive
What were you so afraid of in the city?
$800 for my yellow 72 Ford Maverick. You're not taking that car into the city. What? You're not. That tells you how much my life has changed. You're not taking that into the city.
Yeah.
And there's like 4 buildings that were 6 stories high.
Yep.
It's the city.
And then you live just blocks away from Cabrini Green when you moved to Chicago.
Yeah, and I'm driving like with my head ducked because I felt like the buildings were going to fall on me. Which way what do I do? The ramp? How do I get off? What do I do?
This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.